Hello and welcome back to another video here with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. This is yet another developer blog entry on the Japanese Lodestone. I'm sure we'll get an English version later on, but of course I will link this in the description. Tomorrow, the 16th of April, sees the Final Fantasy XV crossover event happen in-game finally, and the developer team decided to reveal more on the rewards from the event as they share some great screenshots with us today. They say the rewards are themed obviously around Final Fantasy XV, and they want to unveil the charm of the Regalia mount, doing so with this wonderful image. The male Makote there driving this with his elbow resting on the door, cruising with one hand, and the various passengers inside having their own unique poses. When you come to actually ride on someone else's Regalia mount, you will actually get a heads-up display of 3 options to choose from, which actually allow you to choose where you sit in the car. The sitting pose will change determined on what race you are and of course where you sit. So they use an example of an Aura female here sitting in the front passenger seat like this, then in the back behind the driver hunched forward in a talking animation, and the third seat relaxed and looking towards the driver, which all in all is pretty cool and is referencing obviously the full party experience in Final Fantasy XV with Noctis and the boys. As you might have guessed, the Regalia can obviously fly in much of the same way the Regalia from Final Fantasy XV could, which looks absolutely awesome in our game. Obviously all 4 players get to ride wherever the driver takes them, including the skies, or try to drown them in the seas, or obviously boring conventional roads. The point made earlier about race determining your seating position is referring mostly to Lalafell models, as they are quite unique in that to drive, a Lalafell will actually stand on the driver's seat and steer with the wheel. How this works without a foot on the pedal is pretty much anyone's guess, but I'm going to go for magic on this one. They don't announce the acquisition methods again for these rewards, but if the data mine is to go by, then the mount itself will cost 200,000 MGP, which with Fashion Report every week and the weekly challenge log inside the saucer, it's actually rather straightforward. I have lots of guides on the channel as to how to get MGP, so that should help. Either way, that was a cool little read. I love the option to choose where you sit with the unique animations. I imagine that takes quite a while to code into the game, so that's going to be awesome, and hopefully they reuse that idea for future 4-player mounts. And I can't wait to preview this entire event tomorrow, so stay tuned for those videos. Thank you all kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.